All right, unfiltered and unfinished, giving you a sports take on this lovely Sunday in March. I think the biggest thing of the week, right? What's this? Yeah, the biggest thing of the week, the WNBA. For anybody that hasn't known, the CBA expired, and the stakeholders, or the athletes, they're what's the best way to say this? They're working with their the fuck is their agency?
Collective bargaining.
Yeah, they're working with their partners. What the fuck am I thinking?
Negative words on the screen. Just read
Excuse me. They're working with the player association. That's what I'm trying to think of. No, my bad. The athletes are working with their player association to draft up a new collective bargaining agreement for everybody that's been kind of in the know with the WNBA world. I think everybody's been seeing how the athletes have been advocating for more pay, and how they're thinking that they should get more equal revenue splits and a lot more profit from what the product they're putting out. Right. On the 20th, they came to a verbal deal. I guess it's signed in ink now. On a historic deal with their collective bargaining agreement. A lot of the outlines, the key outlines here is new revenue sharing system expected to deliver more than $1 billion in player salaries and benefits over the life of the agreement. The salary cap is set to increase nearly 5 times, set at $7 million in 2026, up from $1.5 million in 2025. And historic salary growth across all contract levels. Year one maximum raise to $1.4 million. Average salaries to exceed $500,000. And minimum salaries ranging up to $300,000 based on years of service. And landmark investments in player experience, retirement benefits, and veteran recognition payments. So I will let not you. You want to chime in with what you think this means for the league?
Why don't I get the first say so in this?
B, go ahead.
That's crazy. I mean, I think it's great work. I honestly do think it's great work because whatever they're getting paid was actually ridiculous. It was the same amount that some of us salary workers make.
But that's fair.
And then on top of that, those ladies also had to play overseas during the winter time, which a lot of these women are also mothers, so they're bringing their kids, or their kids are not with their mothers, and we all know that how important it is to grow up with your parents. But regardless, that's a lot of work you're doing on your body, essentially working 12 months out of the year. I mean, we all do, but as an athlete, that's a lot of toll on your body. There's no real break, but it's only to be making a living at that point. So I think this is going to change their life. Obviously, they already get new branding and marketing. So on top of this and a wage increase, I think it's great. I think the sport's also growing.
Very much so.
So especially coming from the college sport to these ladies going into the WNBA, this is great. If you got a good product, I would hate to see somebody get underpaid. So I think they were getting cheated on the original deal, but they fought and they got something that I think is pretty good. Hopefully people continue to support them and watch them. I'm a huge basketball fan, so regardless if it's men or women, I'm still gonna tune in. I don't know everything that's going on the W side, but I have an idea. And basketball is basketball, skill is skill.
Yeah, that's facts. I actually tapped into the WNBA like in the past couple of years. Women's basketball in general. Like back in the day, like you were watching, I'm not too interested. And over the years, I've been seeing a lot of these girls are like ballers. I was like, okay, I really gotta like watch some of these games, and I've been doing that over the past couple of years. And I think the biggest thing, like what you were saying, like everybody was kind of saying, they feel like they've been getting cheated for years.
Yeah.
So what does it say? The new 7-year CBA, which will commence in the 2026 season, so that means the season coming up, and run through 2032, which is good for them, and represents one of the most transformational labor agreements reached in the major professional sports. I don't know what the old average was, but I think they'll take half a million.
70,000 they were making.
I'll take $500,000 over $70K.
And also, I'm really happy because I think almost 90% of those players are free agents this year.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be able to recoup that money right away.
Yeah, I was telling Zay about that the other day. I was telling him like all the women who weren't like rookies on rookie contracts, they all signed contracts to end at the end of the previous CBA, so they can maximize on their investments and their money once the new CBA comes out.
Shout out to the women's.
Facts.
Nah, I mean, this was a long time coming. They definitely deserve to get paid. I mean, Bill, kind of know what you said. Like, it didn't make sense that we had professional athletes broadcasting on television making $70,000 a year. I thought that was ridiculous.
That's some real shit. It says all
with
existing
a
rookie
lack
scale
of,
contracts
like,
are going to be adjusted too.
appropriate revenue share, not
Right.
not making money on like jerseys. Just really, just it felt like
You said it felt like a prison
it
product.
felt like a prison product. Like, what is it? Dance monkey? Like that's
Fair.
like that's exactly what it felt like. They didn't get anything, and they have a lot of talent. A lot of women can do just, honestly some ridiculous things in there. Some layups that I see don't make fucking sense, and them shits go in every time. Like they got some ballers. They deserve to get paid, and it's about time. Where they can have a salary they can live on. Not everybody wants to go overseas.
Yeah, that's true.
Every single year.
And even as going
to
into
make a
that,
check.
yeah, and even going into that, even over the past couple of years, for somebody that's been in it, like following women's basketball a lot more, like they have had a lot more domestic leagues over the years. So a lot of these ladies don't want to go to Russia.
That
or
was more
Europe,
so as a leverage product against the WNBA,
which
now-
is going to
True.
be interesting and going to see what happens.
What happens? Does it now just go away?
Nah, I think you keep doing what you're doing because
Yeah.
the WNBA season is what, May, June,
May until
July,
September.
4.5
Yeah.
months, damn near. Your playoffs aren't long. Your first
trying
round of
to-
playoffs is only 3 games.
They're trying to go some games this year.
I've been trying to go to games the past couple of years.
Well, no, when I told you when I think it was either the championship or the playoff game, you ain't want to go with me, and I ain't go because I ain't want to go by myself.
I'm sorry. We could definitely look in some games this year. But no, I mean, like, even with the other leagues that were kind of competing to what you were saying, trying to create leverage against the WNBA, I know 2 of the bigger leagues, one of the biggest ones was the Unrivaled League that everybody's been talking about. That's
They be
on
ballin'.
TNT as
That
well.
one just looks fun.
And another one, Athletes Unlimited, that's another one that's been around for the past couple of years as well, too. But you try to get more domestic leagues to where these girls can get a little bit of bread. Women. So where these women can get a little bit more bread, don't have to go overseas, miss their family. You can go. I think the women in Unrivaled, I think they're playing literally in Miami. Like they're playing in Miami for like
That's
a
lit.
couple. Yeah,
I'm honestly happy for him. Like,
yeah.
because the W was really treating them like, what's the saying again? The asylum, whatever.
Stockholm syndrome, damn near.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
So
So
like
like,
$70K, but you have a big name. Like that's crazy work.
Yeah.
That's really crazy work.
like
I
like these
never
women in
thought it
Unrivaled
was
were.
Stockholm. I mean, they've been talking about this for years and years and years. It was just even though I don't think this is right, I can't just stop playing because even though I feel like I should be making
More, yeah.
significantly more than 70,000, if I stop playing now, I don't even have 70,000.
Right.
And it's like. And it's crazy to say this. How do you transition your basketball skills to another real life job that pays a living wage?
Well, that's where the WNBA I think protects their players with their draft process. They do, if I'm not mistaken, I'll look this up in a second. I think they do require them to literally have 4 years in college,
they
and I
have to
think
graduate.
you have to graduate.
Yeah.
So at least in that instance, at least you're not putting people out there to where it's not saying the pipe dream. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Not putting somebody in bad spots that doesn't work out, right?
Yeah.
So even to what you're saying, even that isn't even kind of good because it's almost going like, do you know you're not being paid enough? This is what you're telling me they have a degree. So, but I do wonder what happens to some of these leagues. Like Unrivaled gave like a different perspective. I think that everybody was welcoming. 3-on-3 is a good format. I think a lot of people don't understand like. You do have a 3-on-3 format in the Olympics and for world competition as well too. People are getting gold medals playing 3-on-3.
Yeah, Jeremy Fredette played.
Jimmer Fredette literally did play on the Olympic team, if I'm not mistaken. And it, so you have a format like this to where like it's not the 5-on-5 game that's traditional, but at least you have an outlet and avenue for women to go out and.
I mean, shit, we saw the
Some
big
more
three.
bag work.
We knew it was gonna work. That shit is entertaining.
I thought, and the big 3, right? That's probably
Ice Cube, yeah.
that's probably the predecessor, right, for the 3-on-3
That's probably
thing.
the first league where I go, damn, I can't wait to see what old nigga walks on this court.
Yeah. And this is good for the WNBA too because they do have 2 expansion teams. If I didn't know, if you guys weren't aware, they have 2 teams going to Portland and Toronto coming.
So both W and the NBA, is the NBA doing that one this year?
No, 2028, 2029.
Yeah, 2 years. So for the both of you guys, if you guys didn't know how these expansion drafts works, right? So you have your regular draft, and then you'll have your expansion.
You have your unavailables,
Yeah.
and then both teams get to pick from those. Yeah.
The WNBA ones have always been interesting because everybody's saying who do you keep in a league where people are turned over, not saying it that way, but people are turned over roster wise like so frequently. Do you even have enough talent to kind of field your teams? But I think the WNBA has the reverse problem to NBA. You need more spots or teams so people aren't kind of
I was
just.
gonna say they have more talent than spots available.
Yeah.
Exact now.
They
So
felt like that was a thing.
yeah, now so like these 2 teams help instead of hearing girls going like, oh, I didn't get the make because somebody didn't like me. Which you hear, but you not saying it's a
I've seen
woman thing.
some
It's
like the
men's thing.
players who get released, and I go, this is a league talent quality. It's just like wow.
Yeah.
And it's like they just couldn't inch out somebody. Like, this person is good and can go any other team if they have the space, but they just couldn't inch out somebody else. How many teams are in the WNBA?
I think it's 12 off the top of my head. I'll let you know in a second.
How many?
I think it's 12 off the top of my head.
Yeah, we definitely need a lot more because there's so much talent out there. So much talent.
Excuse me. 15. So 3 off. Yeah. So there'll be 17 after the season.
I think we need to get that to 20,
Maybe 20.
21.
I think 20 would be good.
And they added one this year, if that even means it. So we're 14 teams before last year.
Yeah, nah, but I think there's so much talent that doesn't get to play just because there aren't enough spots that we could easily expand this, and you'd have enough good players to play.
Yeah. So what does it say?
I don't think that'll dilute the league.
No, I don't think
whatsoever.
their league is diluted. I think there's a lot of players that deserve to be playing.
I feel like that would happen.
NBA
in
would
the
be diluted.
NBA.
Yeah, and the NBA can.
All the talent is on one side of the board for the
So what
most
is
part.
this? The expansion draft works of 2 rounds with up to 12 picks per round, 6 picks per team as a result of a coin toss. Portland will get the first pick in the first round, and 2 teams will alternate picks. Toronto will pick in the first and the second round with these teams alternating selections.
I feel like they should snake it.
That seems smart, right? Neither team is required to make all 6 picks in each round. Portland and Toronto are only allowed to select a maximum of 2 players from each of the existing 13 teams, and only 1 player from each existing franchise can be picked in each round.
I tell you right now.
And I think they get every team gets to protect. I think it said 8 players. I think it works in NBA and WNBA. I think they get to
In
protect
NBA,
8.
they protect 8.
Teams, these expansion teams are still going to be good. There's a ton of talent sitting.
The
on bench.
Valkyries, if I'm not mistaken, the Valkyries made the playoffs.
Yeah, they were an expansion team last year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's so much talent sitting on the bench.
It is. But yo, look, good for the women in the WNBA.
Shout out to a livable wage.
No, honestly, yeah. I think they said that. Was this another one? They said the Connecticut Sun's going to move back to Houston as well. So they'll go back to being in the comments, which was one of the premier, if anybody doesn't know. One of the premier.
Shamika Coop.
Wait, they're going where?
To Houston.
The Connecticut Sun are going back to Houston. So they'll be the Houston Comets again. What you're referring to, that was the team of
1998.
yeah,
they won first year.
They won like the first 5 or 6 WNBA championships. Cheryl Swoops was on that team. That was the first woman to have a Nike signature shoe, if I'm not mistaken. Cheryl Swoops, Cynthia Cooper. Yeah, Cheryl Swoops, Cynthia Cooper.
There's a lot of Coopers.
Michelle Snow,
Nike as a company,
Tina Thompson.
Athlete named Cheryl Swoops is just an easy layup.
No, it was, and they were like
Cheryl Swoops,
and they were like, yo,
it's just
here,
an
they were like,
easy
here, please take this signature.
Put this shit on.
Yeah, but yeah. Shout outs to the ladies. Shout outs to y'all getting a bad. WNBA draft is, what day does it say?
May.
The 13th
Of April?
13th. Yeah, because the season starts.
Oh
in May.
yeah, because it's right after
13th of April.
Final Four.
I guess we'll see how these young ladies do with the rest of the college tournament, and I guess we'll see them in the draft.
2 more weeks.
2 more weeks. On to NBA news. On the reverse side of expansion teams, we found out that NBA's owners are going to vote to explore Vegas and Seattle. They basically said this is a done deal. This is just a formality.
Done deal.
We're assuming nobody knows the name for Las Vegas, but we're going to assume Seattle is going to pick back up the Supersonics.
The
right?
Vegas Stripes.
Yeah, I mean, it just,
Vegas Stripes.
That sounds
Or Strips.
strips.
One of them.
Nah, the Vegas team's gonna be interested. Then you'll have 32 teams in the league. This is what we were talking about. The NBA might get diluted taking players because I don't think you even have enough. I forgot who we were talking about. Said this. Somebody said there's not enough talent in the league to do this. You got guys getting cut now. what are you gonna do?
Half of the league sucks. I'm not half. A third of the league. A third of the league.
I think the floor is higher than it was back in the day. I think the average player in the NBA now is at least above average. Back in the day, you probably couldn't say that.
Also, you definitely have to look at a lot of good talent is exploring international play now, so you lose some of that.
Yeah, because for the guys that don't make the NBA, but then you do have kind of like the same way how the women were with the WNBA and the people you got people stuck to I want to stay here. You got the same thing in the NBA where you got G League guys that are wasting away, make it not for nothing. You had G League guys that are making the same salary as these WNBA ladies. I'm not saying for no reason, but you can go play overseas and probably go get a bigger bag.
That one feels fair.
Because I've been hearing a lot of these guys on like some of these sports podcasts saying the same thing.
The G League games, are they on TV?
Yeah.
No.
Well, national television?
Yeah.
Hell
No.
no.
Yeah, so I mean that one feels fair.
They might be on like NBA TV. And
They are on NBA TV.
Like,
They're on NBA TV, and they do something on All-Star Weekend as well,
yeah,
too.
that's about it.
But, yeah, like, you have guys that are wasting away in the G League. Obviously, a lot of them are getting called up. Not questioning your talent. Maybe it's just not a fit, right? Go play overseas instead of, like, not for nothing. Like, I think the guys on 520 brought this up talking about Mac McClung. Going like, yo, just go overseas.
That nigga just dropped 50.
But did you also know that he's the leading scorer in G League history?
In the G League, yeah, he is
Yeah,
going
but
crazy.
Go play overseas.
Go play overseas
Go play
because
overseas, bro.
no one's gonna want him in the NBA. He's not good enough to play in the NBA. He doesn't want to play his role. He doesn't fit the mold. He is too small to play his position. So
Sometimes I feel like when I used to see him out there, he just looks unsure of like what's going on.
But then even then, like, again, you got a guy making, let's even say, just throw numbers out there, $80,000-$70,000. Go play overseas. You'll get like
you'll get more.
$200,000 for
He
3 months.
Made money off his previous contract, so he still doesn't have to go anywhere.
But I'm
He
saying,
ain't hurting for money.
I'm sure he's not, but I'm saying the same way, because guys will have, and I think Lonzo Ball, shout out to their podcast. I think they were even telling Jello on one of the podcasts, they were going, you should have went overseas years ago. Like, why are you trying to make the NBA and you know what your situation is?
Right.
You're in the G League. You got to call up. They cut you. Then you went to the G League. Was like, nah, I ain't trying to do this. It's like, what the fuck are we doing? Go get a bag overseas.
Jello didn't really want to ball.
yeah, he didn't really want.
And that's
That-
fair. But then you hear
he
but then you hear a lot of guys
passed
like that though. You hear a lot of guys going like, yeah, I'm really trying to make the NBA. Is like, you don't want to go support your
Jello was on some
family?
shit like, yo, I can go play ball with my brother out there. But outside of that, I don't think his aspiration. I think he was the one of the brothers who was like, I'm not really trying to play ball no more.
Yeah. So
You know,
He ain't love it like the rest of them.
yeah,
I think that's
he
what-
loved hip hop more.
Yeah, facts.
Word.
Easily. I think he's one of them niggas that's like he likes what the game could do for him, but he don't love the game. Like you can see Lonzo loves the game the way he plays. Same with LaMelo. Like LaMelo like is a kid out there. Like
Jello, it felt like, yo, I'm doing this because of what it's bringing to me.
That's
but I'm
that's
not
exactly
really
it.
passionate about
Yeah,
it.
he's not
So when
passionate
he
about
had
it.
an out or he got cut.
yeah,
It was like I ain't really got that drive to go somewhere else and play.
yeah,
He was like, either I want this big bag right here. If I can't get this, I'm gonna do something I really want to do.
exactly.
yeah.
And like traveling isn't big for him because his brothers could take him, or his family already had a brand that he could travel. So why be away from family? And here, last time he was away, he got arrested. So
Yeah, exactly.
He don't care.
Yeah.
He thought he's a rapper.
he was a rapper.
Yes,
Was because that career was all of like
Hey.
8 weeks.
I want. Didn't he make like $6 million?
I don't know if he made $6 million.
He literally came out with a song 2 weeks ago too.
Yeah, anybody listen to
Nobody listened.
I
to
did.
that.
Okay. Yo, shout outs Yellow Ball. Yeah, but NBA expansion, like I said, we got guys getting cut. Hopefully there's not a bunch of, not saying it some type of way, hopefully there's not a bunch of randoms on some of these teams.
Facts.
Going into expansion, though, did you guys see this the other day? The NBA said that they were prepared to do something more extreme to address tanking.
That's so stupid. Like the
That-
NBA is doing too much in regards to this. It's only happening this year because there's actually great players in this.
I was about to
draft.
say, everybody keeps saying they're addressing the wrong problem.
Yeah.
The problem is the draft.
Yeah, the problem
is the draft. It's not players, people tanking, because that's strategic. It's not players sitting out, that's strategic. It's the draft. Do something about how you structure the draft, or do what every normal league does. Worst team,
Gets
get
the best.
the fucking pick. This way you're not
Like
complaining.
I don't understand what the what,
did you say 7 through 15
Oh,
with the same
bruh.
odds?
Yeah,
bruh,
which
please
makes
don't
it
get me started.
which
So-
makes it worse.
so-
It's literally
Yo,
flattening
so it's
it.
something nasty. It's something
It's
nasty.
nasty word.
So they
Well, I just
no.
read
Yeah, no. So there's something real. I'll read this, but it's something real nasty where there was a scenario where they were like, oh, well, the number one seed can get bounced in the playoffs and have like a 20% chance to get a number one
of
pick.
getting the number one pick.
Which before you out the playoffs, you don't get a lottery pick.
Yeah, no.
No, I don't know. It's really not that hard to fix. It's really not. The
So-
worst pick, the worst team gets the best chance of the first. Second is a little bit less. Third is a little bit.
I'm about to say, like,
when you invite a whole bunch of people into the same group with the same level, that means that all of them could say, "Oh, I could have the same record as all these people, and still have a chance as them to get the pick that I want."
Yeah.
And that's essentially what happened with the flattening of the odds at the top four, and then making it a little bit less, and then even 11 through 14th, but 11 through 14 could still jump into the top four, which makes no sense at all.
So this is an article from CBS Sports. This is by my man's James Herbert.
This shit sounds dumb.
NBA Commissioner Adam Silver said at a press conference Wednesday that the NBA needs to do something more extreme to address tanking than a lot of reforms it's implemented in the past. According to ESPN, the league presented 3 proposals at its board of governor meetings this week, and each would indeed represent a significant change to the system.
A is just dumb.
Option A, an 18-team lottery, including number 7 through 15 seeds in both conferences. I do not like that any fucking bit. With flat odds, 8% for the teams with the 10 worst records. Every pick will be drawn in the lottery rather than its top 4. What are we doing? Option B, a 22-team lottery, including the number 7 through 15 seeds in both conferences and the teams that lose in the first round of playoffs. That one's awful. Yeah. The lottery order would be determined by each team's cumulative 2-year record, like in the WNBA. There would be a floor for win totals for lottery purposes. If it's set at 25.
Wait, so if the number 1 seed loses in the first,
So
this is crazy. Who
It's
came up
dumb
with
as fuck.
So there would be a floor for win totals for lottery purposes. If it's set at 25 games, for example, then any team that finishes the season with fewer than 25 wins will be credited with 25 wins for that season when determining its 2-year record. Only the top 4 draft picks would be drawn in the lottery, just like its current system.
They must have used the chat to make this. They need to get with Claude.
And then option C, an 18-team lottery, including the 7 through 15 seeds in both conferences with flat odds for the teams with the 5 worst records. In this system, there would effectively be 2 lotteries. The first drawing would determine the first 5 picks, and the second would determine the 13 picks that follow. The teams that finish with the bottom 5 records and aren't drawn in the first lottery would be guaranteed a pick no worse than 10.
Each one of these 3 options ruins the league.
Are these extreme?
Fascinating way.
Not in comparison, says Mike Zarin's wheel, which would completely divorce draft position from team record, which is kind of, again, the issue. The issue is the lottery system. That's just it. You don't have to, they're trying to address tanking, which
you can't control it.
You can't control that because what they keep kind of say too is what happens when you get teams that are just bad for a year and they're not tanking. It's you want to punish them. Example,
do punish them. Each one of these options still punishes them.
Example, teams like SAC, right? SAC's is bad. That's
top to bottom. Bad.
Top to bottom bad. It's not like they made bad decisions. Not like they didn't draft bad. It's you're just bad. So now you want to be we're trying to attack tanking. Sacramento's not tanking. That is terrible. They need help. Then you got teams like Utah. You're being nasty. We understand that. Yeah. Maybe not do what you're doing.
They're not playing their best players in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, maybe not do what you're doing. But that's separate, though. That's a team that's also doing strategically where it's my team's not good. Yeah. Do you want me to try to play for what? Because now if I don't have good draft picks,
now
because
they're gonna be good.
Now, yeah. But I'm saying if you go out had them play, let's say they win 40 games, now I'd get a 15 pick when I probably could have had a top 3. I still need the help. My guys are mid. What do you want me to do? But yeah, these are, I'm sure both of y'all are going this is dumb, right?
Yeah.
This is.
All 3 options
are bad.
Ruin the league.
I want to know who the hell came up with this.
Separate ways for approximately 1 year, because I'm telling you, they're going to use one of these. There's going to be another governor's meeting, and they're going to get rid of it.
And I think one of them impacts draft picks that have already been picked, where it's if you had a traded picks with somebody, it can't be used twice or something like that if it falls in the top 4 or something like that. So it's already some of whatever they're making the decision on is already gonna have there's already certain situations that screw it up.
Somebody is about to get fleeced.
Yeah, somebody's definitely gonna get fleeced. Right. It's essentially the same thing where KD was able to go to Golden State. Somebody's gonna catch the break that way.
Yeah.
The KD thing happened because of the CBA. This is gonna also impact some team. It could be OKC. It could be, and I know it's OKC that's pushing for this tanking because they own a bunch of picks.
I want to see
teams
what
that are tanking.
I'm trying to see what the Twitter world is saying on the Shams post about this.
Everybody says dumb. Everybody looking at it bro, what the fuck? Then somebody said, I know somebody was in there. I ain't reading all that. I know that.
That's very complicated. Why is tanking a bigger problem in NBA than has been in other leagues?
Exactly.
Because of the draft. Because of the fucking draft.
What the fuck?
Trying to explain how to fix it. This is basically what you said. Who the hell did this?
It doesn't fix a thing.
So somebody, I guess, condensed this. For those confused, play-in teams plus bottom 10 are now in the lottery.
Terrible.
For first option. Play-in teams and teams that are first round playoff exit included in the lottery. Lotteries include record last 2 years. 3 play-in teams plus bottom 10, but 5 worst teams have same chance at number 1. The 3 is basically just what we have now.
Literally.
Bruh. Yeah. Yo, NBA, I don't know what the fuck y'all doing, but this is not it. Because to be honest, I like reading all this fine tuning stuff with what you got going on, but this is a lot. For,
Man.
For a fucking drive.
Y'all gotta fix this, bro. Because when I played 2K27, I can't be having none of this nonsense.
Yo, fuck.
I need to build a motherfucking team.
Fuckers, they go in association and be like, what the fuck can I not do?
Bro, when I'm supposed to get that number 1 pick, if I don't get that number 1, it's gonna be hell to pay.
Yeah. So I guess we can probably end this on this. This is what we were talking about earlier. B. Wembanyama for some reason jumped number 1 on the MVP ladder.
Huh. That's
How? I don't. Huh?
Did you drink water?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was just asking if you drank water.
Yes.
Like, if you gonna glaze them, I wanted to be effective.
No,
So
you
now
go ahead.
Take your time. Do it slow.
Let me give you a minute and a half spiel, and then you can go off and go glaze, and I'll make sure I clip you, bro. So for anybody unaware,
I will not be glazing.
Wembanyama went on a press run damn near. I think everybody does it towards the end of the season.
Fine.
It's fine. He kind of basically said 3 reasons why he should be MVP. He said 1, defense and offense are both 2 sides of the games. You know, I'm good at both. Fair. 2, he said we swept OKC during the regular season. That's all Chet hate. Let's just leave that for what that is. That's all Chet hate. And then 3, he said, what the hell did he say? I think he said something along the lines of like, offense. He was like, impact offensively isn't just points. For some reason, that all sounds very OKC coded.
We already
right?
know that, yeah.
That sounds very OKC coded. It's like, why is this motherfucker scoring 33, number 1 in the MVP race, and not play both sides of the ball?
I think we need to do more of this. I feel like you really don't see this at all, and this makes a difference. I think NBA players should really start, as we've seen now, campaigning for this shit, because Embiid didn't win it until he campaigned.
Yeah.
When Biyana is doing a thing, now he's leading in the races. You really need to show people you want
But
this shit.
I'm gonna say this: that'll be nasty if you give it to him now.
Wow.
He's 22.
Yeah.
What that mean?
Because he's about to get a
Derrick
bunch of them down.
Rose was 22.
Huh?
Derrick Rose was 22.
Okay.
You can't do this, bro.
Wow.
Why? Oh, because you want Derrick Rose in the books?
No. It's not even that. It's more so like, okay, D Rose. That's an anomaly, right? He really had a great season. That's why he won.
He did.
This though, no.
Why? You're still not explaining yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, let me tell you everybody else's plan. Jokic
don't
is
care
average.
about everybody
No.
else.
I could debunk most of these. There's
I just want to know. Why
Jokic is averaging a triple double.
he's
Shea's
done that
averaging.
before, but he's also the fourth seed.
Also,
and
voter fatigue. You have to take that into account. Let's go to the next person.
Shea's averaging 33, 6, and 5.
He ain't campaigning. Next
he's
person.
like-
Luka's damn near averaging triple double, which should probably be top 3, but that's my
only
opinion.
thing-
Luka's
that's
still
gonna-
third. He doesn't play both sides. His team is behind Wemby.
That's a fact.
Luka
and
went
the,
down.
The press
Huh?
and
So like the shit jumped. So Wemby's 1 now.
press for the Lakers is shit.
Wemby
Next.
was 3 last year. He's averaging 24, 11, 3 blocks. Shea's 2, averaging 31, 4, and 6.
Shea's still gonna win.
He is. I don't know now.
The only way that Wemby wins is if they have the same record as OKC, which means that San Antonio is the number 1 seed. That's the only way he wins. Because he then has the overall team record against them head to head. They better. Then he has he plays on both sides, and then on top of that, you could say Shea got more help. You could say that he has more stacked team.
I'm just gonna make this point. If he continues to campaign and verbalize that he wants this, he will win.
I don't think it's that. I really do think it's
Like-
going to be the team record.
The funny thing is,
I think it's a coin flip between them two, but Shea's in the head unless they lose
a bunch, which isn't
I
going
mean,
to
they
be.
swept
That's not
him in
going
the
to happen.
regular season.
Almost.
Yeah, almost.
But yeah, I mean, what was I going to say? Like, I don't know if anybody looked like the streak of games they've won. I think they're both aware. Like, if we lose a couple games, we're gonna lose the number 1 seed. Like, I think the Spurs and OKC are both like 9-1 in their last, and I'm like, I think they're both aware. Like,
I think it's gonna go to the
somebody wants a 1 seed.
Yeah.
Jokic is 3, 27, 12, and 2. Gosh.
All right, but Jokic has
Go.
looked like booty. We
Go.
already spoke about it.
No, I'm going to debunk that. I've watched 2 games.
This week maybe gotten better, but before that,
He's
he was moving
averaged
slow.
like 50, 40, and 40 in 2
Yeah,
in
but his
2
defense
games.
was bad.
In which game?
Huh?
In which game?
If you look at the Minnesota game, he was horrible on the defensive end. There was another game that they lost to.
He wasn't that good in
Jazz.
that Minnesota game.
They lost to the Jazz, and he was horrible.
But this nigga is getting triple doubles, bro. It don't matter how they playing defense.
All right, so what if he's getting triple?
You're doing everything on the court.
Okay, but you also have plenty of help.
Jokic.
And also, when he came back from injury, they were
like
average.
shit.
He looked like shit, and they were average.
Jokic is averaging 22, 15, 14.
His numbers are offensively are going to be great.
Wins, 54, 25, and 78.
Okay. It's just not his year.
And it's not going to be his year for the rest of the time he's probably in the league.
Yeah, he might be done. That's fine.
Yeah.
Voter fatigue.
And
I just think that
it's really sad.
I just think that it's either Wemby or Shea. Shea is on a better run, better team, and that's it.
Yeah. Luka's fourth, 33, 7, and 8. He's going to win a scoring title this year. He has 60
Jaylen Brown's not
4 nights ago.
Just because there's too much talent ahead of him.
Yeah,
Nah, Jaylen Brown's not going to win now because you got Wemby campaigning and Shea's kind of still rolling, so you kind of can't do too much.
but I do think Jaylen Brown deserves to be in the conversation.
Jaylen Brown deserves to be first team All NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Somebody said it should be Kawhi. I was like, yo, y'all watch the
He's
Hoop
been
Collective?
looking real good in spurts.
Yeah, but Jaylen Brown was carrying that team on his own and looked good on both sides. And I do think not counting Wemby, he hasn't been the best two-way player.
Kawhi might make an All NBA team this year. He's at 50.
No, he deserves it, but I don't think over Jaylen Brown.
No. First team, no. Wait, he's at 58 games. How many games the Clippers got left?
They might have 9.
So he might make it. Yeah. So Kawhi's probably gonna fuck around, and make third team All NBA this year, right?
Yeah, he'll make it.
In the next 5, and this is where the conversations will start going. Cade Cunningham, Jalen Johnson, Kawhi, Donovan Mitchell, Anthony Edwards. Cade Cunningham is going to be out of All NBA because he had a collapsed lung randomly.
Yep.
Anthony Edwards, Anthony Edwards is close too. I don't know if y'all knew that or not. He's
I think
close
he
now.
misses a couple games.
Anthony Edwards is close, and there's like 2 other people I'm really missing that. Like, this year is going to be the weird year where we get the randoms.
I hope nobody gets paid off for this year. I hope teams are strong enough to say no.
You know who's going to get paid? Well, no. Chet got paid. Actually,
They already got paid.
if it
didn't
kick in,
No, it
might.
kicks in this year. If he makes All NBA, it will kick in. He'll get the Supermax.
Chet about to get a Supermax.
But I think
Love
it's
that for him.
I love that for him because I think it's actually worth it because they thought it was going to be Jalen Williams, but Jalen Williams
Well, no,
of the year.
he got his Supermax last year.
Oh, did he?
He got All NBA, remember? And his contract was up.
Oh shit! No. It doesn't work because Chat and Jalen Williams came in the same draft, so their contract it is for this year. Both of them is for this year.
So what?
They were because Chet was the number 3
So I
pick.
think OKC
William
did-
was the 12th pick.
I think OKC.
But they
might,
both signed this year. Their things are based on on the All NBA.
You know what they probably did?
So one of them is gonna get it. One of them isn't.
I'm about to say, you know what they probably did? They probably had them sign their extensions years off, so they probably doesn't hit the books the same way, right?
I think it hits it the same, but I think they just caught a break. I think they caught a break because one of them is gonna make it, and one of them isn't. I think they just thought it was gonna be Jalen Williams.
Hold on, let's see when his contract kicked in. Yeah, Chet was a rookie max extension. That's the one he signed this summer, right?
Yeah, but
He signed it. If I just, 2026. So his kicks in. Or his if he makes All NBA, he's gonna get the money.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I think Jalen will. Wait, which one is it?
Jalen Williams.
Is this one right? Yeah.
He's not gonna get it though. But they were the same contracts.
I see what you mean.
Yeah, they were the same draft. So
He made All NBA last year though.
Yeah, but it's always the year that you sign your
The year
contract.
before, yeah. Okay. All right, well.
So you're gonna miss out.
OKC, you might have some money to pay out on, bruh. But I guess we'll
They
see.
still owe money. What's the name? Heidenstein and somebody else. That would be a good pickup for the Lakers.
Yeah, probably would be. And that's how the playoff picture looks. We can get out of here on this. Detroit's still number 1. They're not. I don't think they're gonna make up the first round. That's just my opinion. They don't even have like a timeline on Kate.
No, they said I thought he was coming back the first round.
They're not making.
They said
he's not coming back. No way.
Collapse long is only 4 weeks.
to be evaluated, to be reevaluated.
No.
What if you ain't good?
Oh, I mean, if you ain't good, you ain't good.
But that's kind of what I'm getting at. I don't think he's.
I always look at it like it's 4 weeks for the regular person, a high exertion athlete.
Yeah. I don't know though. Boston probably can't fall out of 1. The Celtics probably stay in 2.
Oh shit! Then maybe Cleveland makes it to the conference finals.
It's possible. Yeah, just based on the matchup.
Based
then,
on
right?
that, yeah. 'Cause they're gonna be the
Has
first.
anybody seen these motherfuckers?
Charlotte.
Charlotte about to fuck around, make the playoffs,
Yeah, they look nice. They're the young Warriors, but no defense.
and then this fucking team. I don't know where the hell they came from, but Atlanta's like 9.
I mean,
and,
they got rid of
9
Trey.
and 9 and that's what everybody said. They got rid of their best player, and they're still they're number 1. OKC is still top of the league. San Antonio's only 2 games. Oh, this might be tight.
That's what I'm saying. They got to play until the end of the season.
This might be tight.
Until the last 2 games.
behind. So OKC really can't lose.
No.
What is it? 4 games or
They can't lose.
or like two and a half.
They
Yeah.
can't lose 2 games because San Antonio has a tiebreaker if they end up with the same.
San
record.
Antonio does have. So that's why they got the foot on the gas. They're going like, I want the 1 seed. Fuck y'all niggas. We got a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Ah shit. Oh well. And good old Lakers, please stay here.
Yeah, we need
Please,
to stay right
please
there.
stay here.
Yeah. And I wanna
Please
play-
stay here.
I want to play Houston.
Please stay. Yo, somebody on ESPN was like, who do you want to play in the first round? Houston. I was like, damn, that's disrespectful as hell.
They got no point guard, and their coach doesn't know how to coach.
That's a fact.
That's what it comes down. Let Minnesota
And God bless anybody playing these niggas in the first round.
Yeah,
God
that
bless.
1-4-5 matchup is gonna be crazy.
Yeah. OKC about to play. Zay was saying that the Clippers gonna fuck around and not make the playoffs.
Who's gonna get in then?
He said, correct me if I'm wrong. You said the Warriors.
They ain't make it. Steph ain't coming back.
The Warriors and Phoenix is what you said?
Steph ain't
I
coming
said
back.
the Warriors.
Okay, who's gonna be the 8th seed then?
I think I said Warriors, but then I heard Steph ain't coming back, so fuck that.
Yeah.
I was probably giving it to the Clippers.
Yeah, it's the Clippers.
Well, we all need to say that the Clippers need to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Please save the league. Please do not give OKC a top pick. You're laughing. That would be
But that's
nasty.
so serious.
That
They
was
already have a
That was
ton
so
of them?
serious.
no. OKC has the Clippers pick.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So if the Clippers fall out the playoffs, you get a lottery pick. Do not give OKC anywhere near a top 4.
Don't they still have a bunch of picks though?
Yes.
Like good picks?
yes. They even have the Sixers pick this year,
True.
which could technically be in the top if by any chance can fall into the top. Because I
Yeah.
think the Sixers are 7 or 8, so that's not a
7.
good spot.
It is not. Well, we will see. I think it's like what 4 weeks, 3 weeks left the ball. I guess we'll see what
No,
happens.
2 weeks.
Oh shit! I might be.
I think it ends the week of the 13th.
Well, there should be some good games coming on for the rest of the season. man.
Let's hope so. No tanking, please.
No, no
No
tanking.
tanking. Nah, I'm telling you.
More tank. More tank.
Watch the tanking games. They're really creative.
Oh my gosh.